How y'all doing? The experience I have, man, from the beginning to the end is like I have so much peace now and more understanding of what hurt I've been through in the past, and it's just so much goes on. And now I'm going to university, Excel University. I'm rolling myself to college, and so hopefully everybody can get their peace and healing through this Healing Academy, man. It's definitely worth it, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm definitely using the things I learned in the Healing Academy for like forever. I appreciate Pastor Darius and Lady B. Y'all are the GOATs. Y'all enjoy it, man. Go on.
Man, listen. Shout out to the GOAT. Darius McClure, Coach, Pastor, Dr. D. Man, big ups to you. Big ups to you for having Healing Academy. Big ups to you for just big ups to Healing Academy, man. Like, Coach D got me to stop calling my dad by his first name. And I don't even think he know that, though. Like, it's crazy. Let's go. I'm so proud, man. I'm just so proud. I have come so far, and I couldn't be more thankful. I get up and I live every day on purpose now. And I just couldn't be more grateful. Let's go. We made it.
Everybody, it's Kimberly Brahman. I haven't had an accountability partner, so all of y'all have been mine as a whole, and I just want to say thank you. We do be driving y'all to Healing Academy. I just want to say thank y'all for everything that y'all have done, are doing, and shall do, not just for us, but for others and those to come. This will work if you work it. It is mind-altering and life-changing if you apply it. Brother Darius and Sister Brittney, we just thank y'all for everything that y'all have done and are doing.
Hello, fam. Darren Weaver, Birmingham. Been dreading this video all morning. Just trying to put my thoughts together. Man, it's been a fantastic journey. It's been a very hard journey, too. Out of the 5 different weeks of study. 2 of them I missed because of travel. I've been to Los Angeles, Ohio, back down to Chattanooga in just 3 weeks. And at the same time found out that my 24-year-old has cancer. Trying to navigate that, trying to also do some self-reflection and put more time in addressing the enemy in me, in my inner me, has been kind of stop and start because of everything that's impacted my life here in the last month. I can say a couple of addictions that I've had have just been laid down permanently. One being marijuana. The other one laid down a good while back, which was sex addiction. What this has showed me in Healing Academy is one thing I already knew, that we all wear masks, and when we take them off, we understand we're all broken. It also helped me understand we're all a tribe, even though I'm confused and a little down in heart because of news I've got. I know that everything I'm scared of is scared of my Savior.
Come on.
I also know when I'm confused and I don't know what to say and I don't know where to go, that community is the saving grace for me. My tribe, my family. Y'all have really just opened your hearts to me, taken me in, just as a brother from another mother. And I appreciate you, and God bless every one of you for it. No matter what I face, there's hope. There's prayer. There's healing. And because he beat death, it means I have hope. It means my child has hope. It means my wife has hope.
Under Coach D and Lady B, I just want to say thank you, because it was there that I found out that I was really a stuffer. Going through life like life was okay. But I had so much that I had stuff that was keeping me from being the person that God wanted me to be. Kept me depressed, in a depressed state. Let my passion go, my business. But it was Healing Academy where I got my passion back. And I just want to say thank you so much. I learned about my triggers. You know, I was able to have hardcore conversations with my children because it wasn't them. It was really me. You know, and I was able to understand that Thais wasn't God. You know, that there is a God that has been taking care of me the whole entire time. And I just want to thank Healing Academy for letting me, if you want to get free, Healing Academy is the place to be.
Good evening, Healing Academy family and friends. I have learned so much while being a part of Healing Academy. It has really blessed me. It has taught me so much. It has put me in a different space. I'm looking at life differently. I'm thinking way differently. And I am just blessed to be a part of such amazing people. Coach D, you're an awesome teacher. And you just keep up all the good work. And I will see you guys in Excel University. I love you guys. We are tribing for sure.
Some of the issues that I faced with my mother, with my sister, with my dad, some of that stuff I learned in session 1. You got to change your disposition. Change your outlook. I've done that. I've changed my outlook. I've changed how I approach people and how I allow people to approach me. I set boundaries for myself. I'm no longer a people pleaser. Y'all don't know only half my story. And it's crazy to me how none of that even matters anymore. None of that even. That past is just that past. I'm no longer homeless. I'm sitting in my living room. God is good. Healing has allowed me to forgive people and move past that. And I must say, it looks good on me, baby. I accept my weirdness. I love myself. I be like, oh, hey, Nesby. I would have never. I still do have some work to do, especially with the self-talks and the self-sabotage, but this is just the beginning, and I'm so excited. Coach D showed me how to embrace exactly who I am and to love me. I will forever love that man. Forever. Like, you lucky I don't live in Alabama, because I would be at your house for dinner. Like, that's just how I am. But Coach D, I want to thank you, because I would have never gotten to where I am if it wasn't for you, and this is only the beginning. I appreciate you, sir, with everything in me.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's crazy. Let's go.
Let's go. What's up, family? Are you guys ready to get tribing today? Let's go to work. It is Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, if that's even a thing. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to everybody. How's everyone doing? So excited to be on tonight. Some of you may be cooking and prepping for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So whether you got the collard greens, the yams, macaroni and cheese, whatever you got cooking up in the kitchen, do your thing. Let's log in. Let's lock in together. Have a special treat for you guys today. But I believe that it's very important during this holiday season that we lock in on this being a time of intentional health. Let me run that back. Being a time of intentional health. Because for so often, many people dive into depression, anxiety, all type of struggles during the holiday season. Depression spikes, anxiety spikes, divorces spikes, suicide spike. It goes up because many of us, we're grieving those that we love that may no longer be with us. We're grieving so many different scenarios and situations. And so it is very important. I want you to hear me right here. It is very important that you lock in with me every week so that we can pursue intentional healing. All right? All right. So do me a favor in the chat right now. Let me get a hashtag. Let's go. We tribing. Let's light it up. Let me know how you're doing. Let's go. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. Don't play with it. Have you clicked that share button? Who have you shared this with? Share this with your family, your friends. Share it on your social media sites. Let anybody and everybody know that we're live right now, and we're being intentional about our emotional and mental health. All right. All right. Before we jump in and bring in our special guest today, all right, I want you to type and drop your city in the comments. Drop your city in the comments. Let me know where you're healing from. Where are you healing from? I need to see what city you're healing from today. We're so excited about that. All right, I'm seeing it. We tribing. Let's go. I love it. I see you, Shayla. All right, here we go. We got Birmingham in the building. Of course, let's go. Beham, the Magic City. Brooklyn, New York is in the building. Columbia, South Carolina. Pamela Butler, let's go. All right. It's going so fast. I need to slow it down. Y'all bear with me. Healing from Birmingham. Let's go. Raleigh, North Carolina. Springfield, New Jersey. What's up? Charlton, Massachusetts. Charlton, Massachusetts. I love it. All right. All right. It's moving so fast. Y'all pray for me. All right. There it is. All right. We have Hoover in the building. T-Town, Tuscaloosa, Alexander City, Fairfield, California. I see you, Nichelle. Shout out to the Healing Academy MVPs. I see Vanessa and Nichelle here, both in the building. New Bern, North Carolina. We see you. Hampton, Virginia. Let's go. Compton, California. Y'all better give it up for the West Side. They're logging. It is approximately 5:20 West Coast time. So shout out to our West Coast family Healing from the 205. Shayla, what's up? Healing from the 205. All right, so you're in Birmingham, normally traveling the whole world. All right, this Orlando is in the building. Let's go. Tribing from Orlando, guys. Be sure to click that share button. If you click that share button, my YouTube fam, click that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed already, Tribing from Cali, Perry, Georgia, Dayton, Ohio. We see you, DeQuarrie. Let's give it up for Star in the building. Let's go. Southbridge, Massachusetts. Charleston, Massachusetts. Hey, Pastor. Oh, thank you so much, Caleb. Thank you so. God is not. Huh? God is not. I absolutely love it. Are you guys ready to go to work today? All right, so let's lock in. Let's focus because, all right, by show of comments, let me see your replies. All right, since you've graduated from Healing Academy, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, since you've graduated from Healing Academy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your emotional health? 1 being not too well, 10 being very well. How would you rate your emotional health? All right. Type 1 through 10, whatever your answer it is, type it in the comment section and let me know. All right. Type it in the comment section and let me know. I'm interested to see how everyone is doing. All right. Vanessa said 7. Okay. I love it. I love it. Vanessa said 7. I'm interested to know what it was before. So do me a favor. Write what it is now. So I want you to put now what your emotional health rate was, and then before what your emotional health rate was in the same comment. I want to see what the progress looks like. That would really help. All right. I'm so sorry I got you doing it twice, but come on. I want to see the progress report. Huh? Progress report. Let's see how everyone is doing. All right. So here it is. Vanessa said before it was a 4. Now it was, I think you said 7. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shantavia said before 1, now 7.5. Y'all better give it up for breakthrough right there. I love it. I probably should have brought some. I want to bring at least one person on to talk about this progress. All right. Nichelle said before, now 7, before. So you got worse? What happened here? Did Healing Academy make you worse, Nichelle? Now, how were you the MVP and you got worse through the process? That has to be a typo. That Janae, 3 before, 8 now. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 3 before, 8 now. Sonia said now 7, 8 before 3. I love it. I love it. Star said it's a 4. Hold on. It's a 4. I guess it was a 4 before and an 8 now. It's coming, but I'm handling it better because, okay. I love it. I love it. Kimberly said emotionally without everything since 95% from 35%. My goodness. I love it. So proud of you guys and love to see the progress that everyone is making. Listen, I want to be very intentional during this holiday season that we lock in together. All right. I want you to stay tuned. Listen, hear me right here, somebody. I want you to stay locked in. Because at the end of this session today, I have a holiday challenge, a Healing Academy holiday challenge for everybody that's locked in today. For all of the Healing Academy family and friends, I have a holiday challenge for you. I'm going to send it out via email, but we're also going to talk through it before we leave out of our time together today. And I'm so excited about that. All right. Somebody type challenge. Nichelle said negative. Oh my God. Now I understand. Nichelle said it was a negative 10 before and a 7 now. I just want to say to Nichelle that we are all proud of you because I believe that we were all able to witness your evolution, your growth, your transformation, because you were so courageous with coming up during those live Q&As in each session. So everybody give it up for the MVP, Michelle. Let's go. Let's go. Stina said it was a 3. Now it's a 7-ish. I love it. Love you guys' transparency. I saw Jasmine, but there it is. Jasmine, saw you Sunday. I felt like I hadn't seen you in forever. All right. Before she was a 3, now she's an 8. Listen, I would love to bring up Jasmine as well, because one of her testimonies that we talked about this past week is how she was prescribed some medication that had her really sinking a little bit. And now she's weaned and is free from medication. It's doing better personally, professionally. Y'all give it up for Jasmine, everybody. And listen, the girl losing weight. Jasmine, let's go. Huh? Now, I would love to know what she's cooking and making for Thanksgiving, because she's also a chef. But shout out to everybody. All right, without further ado, I want to bring up our special guest for today, because we're in for a special treat. This man needs no introduction. He's an author of his latest book. I'll let him introduce it, but Life Out Loud. He also happens to be my father, Dr. Mike McClure Sr. And so you guys know, here in our tribe, we love great books. Come on now. You know, I don't recommend you fluff. I don't give you just a good snack. No, this is solid meal. So I'm so excited. I'm about to do this right now as I bring them up. There's the information on how to purchase the book on the screen right now. What I want to do, I want him to feel loved by my tribe, by our Healing Academy family. And I want us to blow his mind by everyone purchasing the book. If you already have it, get 2 of them and gift a friend with this book, because we're about to bring him up. Can we go crazy for my daddy, my father, Dr. Mike McClure Senior?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What's going on?
What's the deal, Bill? I'm enjoying it, Darius. The testimonies were out of this world. Oh my God, man, that MVP, the whole group, man. Then Mr. Weaver, Darian Weaver. Oh my God, man.
Hey, we call him DW.
DW, baby.
I got to tell this to the tribe. They don't know this. Most people don't know that we know DW, because I believe you purchased the house from him, right?
The house we moved in prior to this house.
Okay.
I purchased from Darian. I purchased from Darian Weaver and his family. Beautiful home. Beautiful home. Beautiful home.
Wow.
And we became friends instantly.
Man, and so shout out to DW, because we actually met and connected at church Sunday.
Oh, wow, he was there?
Yeah, he was there.
Let's go, Barry.
So shout out to DW.
Yes, sir.
We gave him that. I think Rashid might have gave him that nickname, DW, and it just kind of stuck or whatnot.
He didn't have those big old tall dogs. He got some tall dogs.
Really? He didn't tell us that.
Man, he and his family, they love their dogs, man. They like family for real.
Yep. And so DW actually, we got to check in to see, did you kind of follow through on the challenge, on the action items we gave you? We're doing some stuff that kind of bring you some light. But furthermore, welcome to the tribe, Healing Academy family and friends. This is a collective of Healing Academy graduates, Excel University, also those who are connected into our exclusive group on Facebook. And so we're so excited to have you a part of it for the first time.
Right.
We're so excited to have you a part. And congratulations on your new book. How you feel to be an author?
Man, it's really great, Darius. This work had been in my heart for a number of years. Actually, I started writing a book so long ago that the original title was going to be LOL. And if you can remember when it was popular to say LOL, that was what, 12, 15 years ago. And some kind of way I just lost it, and I put it to the side. Nobody wants to read anything I write. And the Spirit of God just hit me again, and I picked it back up, started writing, and there it is, Life Out Loud with Dr. Mike McClure. Man, this thing is a tool. I'm telling you, it's going to bless some lives. It's going to bless some lives.
Wow. Wow. So everyone, be sure the information is at the bottom of the screen. At some point tonight, you can either scan that QR code or go to noshamenone.com, and you can grab the book that we're about to talk through today.
Nichelle Holmes, thank you. She just purchased one.
Shout out to Nichelle. That's the MVP right there.
That's the MVP?
That's the MVP.
That's my MVP tonight.
Yeah, she is the MVP of the most recent Healing Academy graduate. And she's serious. She's also a one-on-one client that I work with as well. So she is kicking butt. She is really thriving personally and professionally. So shout out to Nichelle. So I want to ask some questions.
Yes, sir.
Because we're in the season here with Healing Academy, family and friends, of intentional healing and intentional growth. And we're working through what we're calling relationship rehab. Because I've discovered that oftentimes when you do the individual work, the enemy knows that if he cannot affect or attack you, he will then attack those closest to you.
Wow.
And so I wanted to bring in the person who pretty much, I believe, is one of the greatest examples of family, of relationships in my life, which is my father. All right. So if we could, I want to go back down memory lane.
Wow. Let's go. Back down memory lane.
Who is Mike McClure before the senior? Wow. Who is Dirty Rick?
Oh, you went way. I didn't know you were going that far back, Darius.
Yes, sir.
Dirty Red is a little
around the street from Como.
From Como Store, the Collegeville projects of Birmingham, Alabama. Dirty Red's a little young cat, man, who's very inquisitive, really wants to know a lot of things, but didn't know how to get answers. Very active. I was very hyperkinetic, if you would. Very aggressive, and in a sense, if I could play on a word that may be somewhat weird, but I was somewhat negatively progressive. Because in my zeal to always try and find answers to life.
Negatively,
I was negatively progressive.
Wow.
I was always progressively becoming worse.
Wow.
Always seeking to do the wrong things. You're looking at a young man, Dirty Red, straight A student in school.
Let's slow down. Somebody type that in the comment section. Negatively progressive means that you're always becoming worse.
Always becoming worse. You're constantly moving, but you're never going in the right direction.
Okay.
And even with that, Pastor D, in the military, there's a movement called Mark Time March.
Okay.
At Mark Time March, your arms are still moving in a 30-inch flow. Your legs are still going up and down, but you never leave your present position.
Wow.
You never leave Mark Time March until you get the order to forward march. I was a guy that was stuck in a constant state of marking time. Constantly making motions, constantly moving, constantly exerting force, but never going anywhere. You're looking at a straight A student, Darius, that decided in the 12th grade I was sick of school and just jumped out the window of my high school and quit. Never went back. My parents didn't even know.
Tell them about the story when you dropped out of high school.
I'm sitting in class, and one of my teachers, I think it was my algebra teacher, I don't know, she did a mathematical equation on the board. And in geometry, in algebra 1 and 2, you can get the answer right but have the equation wrong. It's quite possible. And the equation was wrong, and I'm the only one who picked it up. So I raised my hand, and she made the mistake of giving the attention to the smart egg, the class clown. Well, Mr. McClure, if you so smart, you come and show me what I did wrong. I walk up to the board. I correct her equation. And then I said with a very flippant attitude, if I got to teach you, I don't have any business being here. Walk over to the window. This is a true story.
Oh, what did you do before you walked over to the window again?
Told her if I got to teach you.
But before you did, it was something that happened with a finger.
I don't remember. What you mean?
In high school, didn't you give her like not 5 fingers, but 1 finger?
See, you telling too much. That's kind of.
This is when you were in your negative progressive state.
Yeah, I kind of waved at her, kind of. Hey, Darius, I let her know she was my #1 fan. You know.
Okay.
I didn't realize I told y'all that part. Oh. I walk over to the window. I jump out the window of the high school, and I never go back ever. I'm in the military, and I receive a scholarship. I win a 5-year scholarship. Took a test on the military post, scored the highest grade on the post. I win a 5-year scholarship to any college in the nation. I have your mother. I have your older brother, Mike Jr., packed up. We're getting ready to pack. We're getting ready to go off to college. When I get a letter in the mail saying I was disqualified because I didn't have a high school diploma.
Wow.
And that day, the Army allowed me as a grown man to go back to high school. My son was in kindergarten on 1 floor. I was in the 12th grade on the 3rd floor. I graduated high school, went to college, and the rest is history. Mike McClure was an inquisitive kid, searching for life, searching for meaning, searching for purpose. And
wow.
I didn't have a Coach D. I didn't have anyone at that time in those years that was guiding me. And maybe they were available and I didn't know it, but I didn't have them to guide me and help me in the direction that I should have been going.
You know what's beautiful about that is even in the season like that, sometimes who you're looking for, you can't find because who you're looking for is you.
Wow.
To where, like, I believe that maybe you didn't have a coach, say, in some of those seasons, because if you did, you probably would have never been the father that I needed you to be in this season.
Wow. Well, I can't agree. Sometimes what you're looking for, you're looking through.
Wow.
See, sometimes we look through ourselves. We don't see what's really here. We don't really grasp the true meaning of our essence and what it is God is going to use us to be one day. And many times, you remember when Israel were coming out of Egypt, and they made the statement, their perception was so daunting. They said that we look like grasshoppers
in our
own eyes. They couldn't see themselves from a kingdom perspective and how God saw them. And I think I was lost in that. I was lost trying to find the inner me, the real me.
I think most people missed out that you enrolled in high school and you were taking your child to elementary school on the 1st floor.
In the same building.
The same building.
Uh-huh.
And didn't you have to ride the bus with?
We caught the same bus.
Caught the same bus as a grown man.
I was a grown man, but the school did not allow the students to drive.
Wow.
So I couldn't drive. I had to catch the bus.
You know, this is good for Healing Academy. Take notes right here, because this is showing us that sometimes in your healing process, healing may require you to go back in the part of a process that you try to skip.
Oh my God.
Because of your dysfunction.
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
You had to go back in order to go forward.
Yes,
because
sir.
What you did not accomplish or overcome in the past season was keeping you from moving forward in the next season.
Right.
All right. So at what point did it click? Like, did you feel like you made this pivot and you became the Mike McClure that we all know now. Like, what was the breakthrough or breaking point or the shift? What happened?
I think it all took place, and I can almost see the moment. It was when I had a son named Michael Dwayne McClure Jr., a son by the name of PMJ.
Shout out to PMJ.
I had a son by the name of Darius Dwayne McClure.
Shout out to Coach D.
And my wife, Angela.
Shout out to Mama.
We were all together in our home, and we had hit rock bottom. It was some hard times. And Darius, you won't remember this as a child, or maybe you will remember. We had to catch the bus to go to the grocery store. But I can remember having to sit there and tell you guys that Christmas wasn't going to be what we thought we were going to have it, and we were telling you all that talk. And you and your brother looked back at me, and you didn't have any words, but your eyes said to me, "But you're Dad." And when your eyes looked at me and said, "You're Dad," I saw then one of the definitions from father from the days of antiquities. One of the original definitions for the word father is actually he who decides. I discovered then I had to make a decision. I'm going to, from this day forward, I've decided I'm going to be the right answer for all their questions. I'm going to be the answer. They will never again have to look outside of my family for the answer. That's when it clicked. And I became the man that you know and love.
Wow. You know, you said you just made me think about a pivotal moment for me. I don't know if you remember my red shirt year at Florida State. When I had came back home every holiday, you come back home during
number 40.
Man, don't talk about that. That was the worst year of college in my life.
Number 40, Reverend.
Man, listen. They had gave me a trash number. I'm red shirt, and I came home. You know, you in between, you come home for a couple of days, then you fly out for the bowl game. I think we're flying out to Miami. We were playing Penn State in the bowl game, in the Orange Bowl.
Oh, we missed the bus.
And I looked at you and I was like, I don't want to go back.
Oh yeah.
Like, I came home, I was so frustrated, disappointed with so much going on there. And I'm looking at you and I'm saying, listen, I don't want to go back. And then you looked back at me and said, D, I can't let you quit. Because if you quit this, you'll pick up a behavior of quitting a lot of stuff the rest of your life. And it was in that moment that it created a character, a fortitude, a resilience in me to stick with and follow through on so many things, because I believe that most people are struggling and culture is struggling in life right now because we have no fathers that are exemplifying follow through.
Oh my God. That's absolutely right.
So your pain became my power.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Your pain of dropping out of school and what you learned from it became power for me to keep going when I wanted to give up.
Darius, did you know something, son? You ever notice a message that you and I both love? If we looked at Luke 17, we talked about those 10 leprous men.
Yeah.
You remember they said, and as they went, they were cleansed?
Yes.
One of the things I noticed about that story that might bless somebody, and this bless you, go ahead and shout if this really bless you, because it blessed me when the Lord showed me this. What kept these men out of life was leprosy. But what got them into life was leprosy. Sometimes you got to use your negativity as energy.
Wow.
Sometimes you got to use what held you down as a crutch to hold you up. Sometimes what held you back is going to be the power that get you going. Jesus never spoke healing.
Wow.
Jesus never mentioned their issue. All he said was, go show yourself.
Woo!
Whatever your illness is, whatever your weakness is, whatever your downfall is in life, use that.
Yeah.
Use that as your motivation to get going. And I don't care what's going on in anybody's life tonight. I have one word. And if I could just borrow one word from the Bible tonight, if I could borrow one word from Luke 17, I want to say to your whole academy, go.
Go. Everybody type that in the comment section right now. Hashtag go. Come on, somebody. We are giving you full permission
to go.
All gas, no brakes.
Go. 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 And as they went, and I'm telling somebody, the power to get what God has for you is going to be in your obedience. Go.
Go. I don't know about you, but for somebody, I believe that this is the word for this season in your life. Here it is. And I want you to say it out loud. It's go time.
It's go time.
It's go time. It's go time for your family. It's go time for your peace. It's go time for your joy. It's go time for your purpose.
Oh.
It is go time. It's go time.
Go. Go.
I love this. I absolutely love it. So I think we can do this all day, but that's about you in life. And I believe this is why I'm really trying to challenge and push everyone to make this investment in yourself by getting this book.
It's gonna bless you.
Listen to me, somebody. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. And when life starts lifing, watch this. That is not the time when you need to try to find help.
Come on.
No, this book is a resource. It is a toolkit to equip you when you're up so that you can overcome and manage when life is trying to take you down. Life out loud. Go get it now. The information is on the screen. Scan that QR code or go to noshamenone.com and get that book. It is go time. Go get the book. Go. What I love about this is that's about your life, but kind of tell us about how life then influenced your leadership. Because what most people don't realize is that, yes, you've talked about how you went to the military. Then most people don't realize Mike was born in Tacoma, Washington.
Yes.
I was born in Stuttgart, Germany.
Yes, sir.
Leek was born in Colorado Springs.
Colorado, that's correct.
All right. And then from there, we moved and lived around, and we came back here to Birmingham, Alabama. All right. Most people don't realize then you went into police to where you're a police officer. Then you became, you started working with the FBI.
That's right. Special Deputy United States Marshal.
Right. Then you became the first Black detective in Bessemer, Alabama, while also becoming a pastor.
Right.
All right. So talk to us about how life also influenced your leadership.
Man, well, I got to a place where I discovered that what was in me was also on me. What was in me was on me. And it was so much on me that it became my responsibility to share it. See, what people don't understand is the reason why God blesses us with overflow is because the definition of overflow is actually too much. What makes
hold on.
What? No.
I can't take it. I'm sorry. Hold on. You said the definition of overflow
is too much.
The definition of overflow is too much.
Too much.
All right, keep going. All right.
There. If I fill this cup up to here, it's not overflowing. It doesn't overflow or flow over until I put too much in it. The definition of overflow is too much. And what I discovered was, for 35 people who can handle this, when it came to the anointing on my life, God gave me too much.
Ooh.
When it came to the joy in my life, God gave me too much. When it comes to the peace and prosperity over my life, God gave me too much. So everywhere I go, I leak anointing. See, it's going to be impossible for Rashad Blackley, Rashad Blackley, it's going to be impossible for them to encounter Mike McClure, but not encounter God.
Wow.
I cannot be who I am without being what I'm called, because I have too much of it. It overflows in my life. So I laugh through the anointing.
Can we see you teaching the book? Because most people don't realize this is Jesus said, I came so that you may have life, not just enough life.
Too much life. I came that you might have life
more abundantly, overflowing, too much.
Do a word search, that word more abundantly. Jesus said, I've come that you might have life more abundantly. I've come that you might have life in super abundant measure.
Wow.
I want you leaking life. When you walk down the street, your shoes should squish because you're floating on life.
It's the drip for me. I'm sorry. It's the drip for me.
It's the drip. It's the drip. So everybody I come in contact, if I lead, I'm leading through my anointing.
Overflow.
Overflow. If when I meet someone, I'm meeting them, and the overflow of my life is contagious. So everything I do in life, I try to do it through the anointing of God.
This is so in line, because throughout Healing Academy, Excel University, we teach that you don't love others out of your cup. You love people out of your overflow. All right. Because if I am to keep loving people from what I need, I'm constantly creating a deficit in my own life.
That's right.
And so it makes me think about, you remember when Elisha was on the run from Jezebel?
I do.
And he was talking suicidal?
Yes.
Under the broom tree?
Yes, sir.
And the angel of the Lord came and gave him a meal?
Yes.
He ate and went to sleep.
Yes.
And when he woke back up, it brought him another meal.
Yes.
Because whenever you're healing, God needs you to learn how to eat twice.
Ooh.
Because healed people don't just eat for themselves. Healed people have a different diet from normal people.
Yes, Lord.
And I've learned that if you want to accomplish or do anything greatly, you need to learn how to not just live from your cup, but live from your cup and love from your overflow.
Ooh, come on, Darius. See, man, you messed up. You messed up.
Over.
Yeah. See, overflow. Too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. When they pierced Jesus in his side, I tell you what, think about this. Think about this. Jesus fed 5,000 men, not counting women and children.
Correct.
He used 2 fish and 5 loaves.
Correct.
Somebody says, is this enough? Jesus said, well, it's too much.
And you know what's crazy about that? That he didn't even let the disciples leave until they collected the overflow.
I'm finna go there. I was waiting on you to ask what you mean. Hey, Darius, he passed out 2 fish, 5 loaves. And the Bible records it in one version, when they were filled, when everybody was totally satisfied, Jesus said, take up the scraps. See, your overflow is not for you. And if you don't use overflow properly, then you're not a faithful steward.
You're always being just enough and never more than enough.
You'll always be in just enough, but you'll never be in too much, more than enough.
This is so good, man.
To whom much is given, much is required. He's got to, my life must run over because I need much to do what my assignment asks for.
So let's bring it back. So we're talking about your leadership.
Okay.
And you're talking about overflow too much. So you're saying because of what God did in your life was too much. It overflowed into your leadership.
Into my leadership, into my love, into my laughter, into my leadership, into my life. It flows over. See, Darius, you got to remember, I realized that God never anointed me to be a king. I carried the anointing to be a king maker. What folk don't understand, you've got to go much further than me because you're riding on the wave of my overflow.
Wow.
Mike Jr. got to go. He's got to touch the nations. I've been around the world. He's got to go 3 times. You don't understand? Because the anointing has to take everyone in succession further than the one who birthed him.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
This is so good, man.
If you're standing on the shoulder of a giant, you don't get the perspective of the giant. You get the perspective of the future.
Shut up! Run that back.
If you're standing on the shoulders of the giant, you don't get the giant perspective. You get the future perspective.
Yeah.
I can't see some of the things you do because I'm a giant. I get a giant-sized view. But you get to see futuristically.
Yeah.
Now, Champ and Chance, oh my God. Champ and Chance, look out, world. Look out. Because when they discover who they are in God and their anointing.
Yeah.
Woo! Jesus.
This is why I'm telling people this book is not just an ordinary book. You have certain people who just write to make $1. Right, because of something that they learned or heard about. This is something that you've lived. You have the scars to prove it. It's people may see you now, but they don't understand what you had to battle through, navigate through to get to where you are now. There was a cost that came from the calling.
Oh my God. See, Darius, Life Out Loud. Reason why I'm pushing Life Out Loud with Dr. Mike McClure is because when I talk about being out loud, I'm not talking about showing out. I'm talking about showing up. I'm not talking about showing out. I'm talking about showing up. Life Out Loud is
put that in the comment section. Show up. Just type that.
Show up.
Show up. Come on.
Show up.
That's good.
We don't need you to show out. We need fathers. I don't need you to show out. I need you to show up. Mentors. I don't need you to show out. I need you to show up. Prophets and prophetess. We don't need you to show out. We need you to show up. Show up. Whenever Jesus showed up on the scene, he changed conditions. He changed people.
Yeah.
He changed situations. Don't show out, show up. When I talk about living out loud, I'm not talking about just the volume of your voice. I'm talking about the volatility of your voice. I'm talking about you speaking in a whisper, but shaking the foundation of the world. I'm talking, go ahead.
This is good because now when we see Life Out Loud, it's not about volume, it's about value.
And visibility.
Yes.
And victorious living.
Come on.
Yeah, it's about being what God called you to be, regardless of the situation. It's about knowing not only who you are, but whose you are. It's about allowing God's presence in your life to be in a constant state of radiation.
So can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
You're writing a book, Life Out Loud. You'll be 60 years old next year
In June.
in June. All right. Was there ever a season in your life where your life circumstances, adversity silenced your loudness? When we say loudness, we just define what that meant.
Yes.
But was there ever a time where you were not living out loud?
There was a time, Darius, when I was in grave danger, what they call grave danger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because silence had became the loudest noise in the room of my life.
Wow.
And whenever silence is your loudest sound, you're in trouble. And what happened was I lost myself in trying to be what I thought people wanted. I lost myself and I allowed my anointing to become nothing but a performance.
Wow.
Because I thought people wanted to see Mike McClure be this to be Mike McClure, to be that to be Mike McClure. I lost myself, man. See, it's impossible to find true identity in the wrong community.
Whoo!
So
Run that back.
It's impossible to find true identity in the wrong community.
Somebody type that in the comment section. This is why this tribe is so important. Being locked in and plugged into community is so important.
Yes.
Because it is, say it again,
impossible.
Yeah.
To discover your true identity.
Yeah.
In the wrong community. And what I discovered was I was in the wrong community. Therefore, I would never fit in because I wasn't designed to. I was never designed to fit into the community I was forcing myself into.
Wow.
Therefore, it always felt uncomfortable for me. God, I was bigger than my community.
Wow.
See, my bigness was inside me. But I didn't know how to birth it, Darius. I didn't know how to birth it. I knew I was having labor pains, but I didn't know the spread. I didn't know how to breathe. I didn't know how to push.
Wow.
What was in me had to come out. But I was in the wrong community to birth it. It's impossible to find true identity in the wrong community. Therefore, I silenced myself. I just got quiet. I wasn't a hooper. I couldn't hoop. I couldn't sing. I didn't have any of those things that the popular Baptist guys that I hung out with had. But what I had was the ability to touch people's souls with my story. I could read and learn and study. I could be honest. I could take a sermon and tell a story. When I became who God called me to be, my building became. Can you remember the days in church when people used to stand outside and never got in? Remember when they used to have lawn chairs on the front yard of the church?
Yeah.
Because I became who God called me to be. When I became, when I allowed my life to be lived from the inside out. When I began to live from the inside out, it got real. It got real quick, sir. It got real quick. Really quick.
Leak said, no wonder why D-Mac so raw. Y'all, this is my sister. Y'all pray for her. All right.
She gonna switch over in a minute. Just keep on. Just stay with us another few minutes.
Yeah. She's not gonna like one of us in just 1 minute. Might be both of them.
And I thought she was gonna say something deeper than that. I paid her good.
I love it, man. This has been incredible. I just really want to encourage and push everyone. If you haven't already, scan that QR code, go to the website that's on the screen right now, and purchase Life Out Loud. You can hear the wisdom, the principles, the strengths that can help you in life. This book is not a travel agent, it's a tour guide.
Oh man, that's good.
Right? A travel agent will tell you about a destination that they have never been to.
That's right.
The tour guide will walk you through a destination that they have overcome, learned from, and are familiar with. And so you want to make sure if you want to navigate through this journey called life well, get this tour guide today. Information is on the screen. I want to do something because there's a Healing Academy Family and Friends Holiday Challenge that I want to give to everyone before we log off today. And I want to talk through it together. I feel like we can tag team this. All right? We can tag team this. Are you ready? Are you ready to tag team with me?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Everybody, he was not prepared. He don't even know what direction we're about to go in. So everyone get ready. You should screenshot this. We're also going to email it out. So be sure to sign up on our website.
Oh boy.
Because this is a holiday challenge that I want to do check-ins every week. I want you letting us know in our community how you're doing with this challenge. Are you guys ready? All right.
This is nerve-wracking.
Hold on. Before we go there, I'm reading the comments. Thank you, Pastor Mike Sr. Love you. DW. Janae say, when the Father speaks. Stina said, when is Bishop coming back to Rock City?
Uh-oh. Hey, Stina, I told your pastor I need to come at least once a quarter.
Rashid said, I really appreciate y'all. I wish y'all was in the same city as me. We love you, Rashid.
Yes, Lord.
All right. Let's go to the challenge. Let's go to work right here. I'm about to pop it on the screen. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Everyone, so excited about this challenge right here. This is the Healing Academy Family and Friends Challenge. I just put it on the screen. Everyone, you can screenshot that right now. I'm also going to send out the email, drop it in our exclusive community so that you can have this resource and be able to dive deep into it throughout the holiday season. We don't want you experiencing the same cycle of stress, depression, frustration, anxiety during the holiday season. No, that's culture's way. We don't live culture's way. We live the King's way. And so I want to make sure I issue out the challenge during this community. All right? Challenge. If you're accepting the challenge, here it is. We're about to talk into it right here. All right? So here's the challenge, everyone. All right? Let me put it back on the screen. There it is. All right. So here it is. Number one, it says, here's the description. I want you to choose one person, either in this group, this tribe, or outside this tribe, that's in your family circle, immediate or extended, your friends, your firm, or someone that you work with, coworker, someone that may be in your fun circle where you work out or hang out, or someone that may be in the familiar circle, whether it's a neighbor, through school, or any type of team activities that you may have. All right. Choose one person you can begin going deeper with in an intentional way. This might be your mom, your dad, a cousin, an aunt, uncle, roommate, a college colleague, or neighbor, co-worker, someone in Healing Academy, someone in your spiritual community. Choose someone who might be open to doing life with you at a deeper level. And I want you to pray about this opportunity. All right. And here's the challenge. Number one, I want you to pray together weekly. All right. I want you to tell me this, Bishop. What is the benefit of praying together in agreement with someone on a consistent basis?
Well, here it is. Back in 1982, June of 82, I married your mother.
Okay.
Even after marrying your mother, I was shipped to another state. She was in Birmingham, Alabama. I was in Washington State. My grandmother was a minister, Grandma Lois. She called us a principal. She told us, she said, every day I want y'all to pray together.
Wow.
She said, at the same time, although you're long distance, pray together, because when you pray together, you develop a degree of oneness and intimacy that no other effort on earth can build. Run
that back. When you pray together, you develop
a state of oneness and intimacy that you cannot be. It's stronger than the bond you build sexually.
Wow.
It's strong. It's where you actually legally and biblically knit your soul together. And it actually puts you at a place when you begin to build a prayer life together. Here it is, Darius. God begins to see you as one spirit and not two people.
Woo! Wow.
Remember when Moses was missing for those whiles and Joshua stumbled into the wilderness and sat at the foot of the mountain? What people overlook is God tells Moses, if anybody coming to this mountain, they're going to die. He said, if an animal wander into the valley around the mountain, it's going to die. Joshua walked up on the mountain. And what happened was, it's because God did not see two individuals. He recognized one spirit.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So it brings you to oneness. It brings you to a place of unity.
Brings you to
two or three are gathered together. Go look at that, do a word search on that, gather together. Well, two or three become one. I will be in the midst.
Yep. So we want you to recover the power, not just your prayer life, but the power in your prayer.
Yes, Lord.
Because it's one thing to pray, it's another level to have the power of prayer and agreement.
Oh my God. You can move mountains now.
Come on.
Nothing shall be impossible for you at that point.
One thing we talked about last week in Excel University is when they were building the Tower of Babel. God came down, looked, and saw them, and he said, because they are speaking the same language, because they are on the same page, because they have the power of agreement, if they complete this task, nothing will be impossible for them. Watch this, even if they're doing it without me.
That's right. It won't be impossible.
And so what he did was he came and confused the language so that they could no longer walk in agreement.
That's right.
And so what I'm trying to get us to see is if they could be unstoppable with the power of agreement without God, potentially, how unstoppable would we be with the power of agreement with God?
My God, unstoppable.
And so one person, this is why it's very important that this is not someone that's not going to be inconsistent, that's not going to play with you. No, this is not assignment partners. No, this is a missional partner. Someone that's going to help you in what we call today go time.
Oh my God.
Number two, don't just pray together weekly. We want you to plan together weekly. We want you to plan together. All right. What are you working on, or what should you be working on that you have not executed? That when you connect to the right person, they will give you the gift of acceleration. They will help you get further faster.
Wow.
What is it you're saying that I want to get this done, and you've been saying it all year, or a couple of months, or a couple of weeks, or a couple of years, that you have not been consistent with because you lack accountability in that area? Plan together. Make yourself accountable.
I like that.
Is this good?
That's good.
Well, Amos 3:3, how can two walk together? Except they agree. In other words, he said, how can they walk? That's progress, advancement. In other words, our advancement is tied to our agreement. The moment I am struggling to advance is evidence of my lack of the ability to agree?
Darius, I believe planning is the new day prophecy.
Whoo!
I believe planning is the new day prophecy.
It is prophetic.
It's prophetic.
Yes.
When you plan your tomorrow, you're literally prophesying into your tomorrow.
Come on.
You cannot add one measure to your stature by worrying, but you can add stature to your life by planning.
Yeah.
It's all about your plan. It's all about your plan. All about your plan.
So true. It's so funny you said that, because I believe your last prophetic word should be today's plan.
Ooh.
Oftentimes people get prophetic words and shout but don't plan.
Come on.
When we shout at the day of the prophetic announcement, but we never get to prophetic fulfillment, because planning is the bridge that gets you from the announcement to the fulfillment.
Oh my God.
Paul even said, when you receive a prophetic word, walk over it, because you didn't just hear it, the enemy heard it too.
I think it was in Proverbs 16:9 that says the heart of a man plans his way. Anything that you refuse to plan, your heart ain't really with it.
Come on, man. Let me ask a question to everybody in on this stream today, whether you're watching live or you're watching later. All right. When was the last time you had a planning conversation with somebody in your circle?
Somebody in your circle. You sat down and planned your next step.
Think about that. If you have no planning conversations with the people in your life, you are bound to repeat the past.
Ooh.
Because planning requires future conversations. I'm going to just let that marinate for a minute. And most of us are frustrated because we feel stuck, not realizing this is the key that gets you unstuck. Not just having the right partners, but planning with the right partners, because the right partners will help you create the right plans.
Absolutely. I want to tell somebody, you're never stuck. You're just sometimes temporarily without a plan.
Right. You know what, Dad? It's so weird. I'm sitting here thinking about it, that most of my conversations with the people in my life is about plans.
About plans. You're big on plans. I come to your home. I come to your office. If I go to your office in your house or the office at your church, you're going to have on the wall plans. I always get, oh my God, man, you plan down to the hour. And
yes, sir.
Oh, that's miraculous. That is amazing.
Matter of fact, let's even, so I don't know if you can see it. Like that right there is the year. It's the year. This is so good, because not only is the challenge for you to find one partner that you can pray together with weekly, plan together weekly. Number 3, produce together weekly. What is the win that we want individually and collectively each week? This is your winning season. Thank you, PMJ. If this is going to be your winning season,
he said that.
Watch this, everybody. I want you to hear me. Winning is intentional. And most people are never winning intentionally because they keep waking up and living accidentally. So you may have temporary wins, but you don't have a lifestyle of winning.
Say that again.
Most people don't realize that winning is intentional.
It's intentional.
And they are not winning intentionally because they keep waking up and living accidentally. They think they're going to bump into a win. They think they're just gonna live a lucky life.
And
When
they get
God wants us to live a blessed life.
a life without a plan is just in God's way.
Yeah. Somebody type that in the comment section. A life without a plan is just in God's way. What do you want to produce this week? What's the win? If you got people in your life, you're surrounded by a lot of people, and you guys don't know what you want to accomplish, don't want to win, what's the purpose of the relationship? I love it. It was, I believe it was, who was that? It was one of the basketball players. I think it was Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin. They were talking about teammates that they had and like how they were real hard on who could be around them. And one of his statements that he would always say is, if you can't win with me, you can't be a friend with me.
Ooh.
And most people are connected to some folks and being loyal to some folks because they helped you when you were losing. So we feel like we owe them because they helped us when we were down. When sometimes you being down is the only reason they're still in your life, because they benefit from your brokenness. Are y'all hearing me today? Some people need you to need them.
Oh, God. Codependent.
Yes. They need you to need them. That's what you call codependent relationships.
Ooh.
And the moment you create that boundary and you get focused and you are intentional and clear on what you want to accomplish, the relationship gets disrupted, because that's revealing that the foundation of the relationship was never solid.
God,
it was never solid.
Go, my God, my God.
And so I want to challenge everyone. All right. If you're joining this Healing Academy Family and Friends Challenge, pray together weekly, plan together weekly, produce together weekly. Number one, I want you to tag the person that you're going to do this with. If you're already clear, tag them in the comment section or type their name in the comment section. And I want you to type their name and I want you to type hashtag go time. Let's go. Let me know if you're ready for this challenge. Type it in the comment section right now. Bishop, you got anything?
I'm not sure. Man, I'm so full right now. This has really been a great evening. I've really enjoyed this time. The education here is worth paying for, man. This has been amazing. I've enjoyed listening to your wisdom. For many of you all that don't know, I on purpose chose Pastor Darius. He's my coach. He's my coach, and I thank God for him. We got into it one time. Darius, you remember that one time?
We talked about it yesterday.
Oh, he told me something. I got upset. I got offended. Like, man, he said, "Man, you don't like accountability, do you?" I had to get myself together. You know, I really want to say to all your people that are listening to us today that I really want to recommend the book. Not that I want to boost my sales, but I do want to boost your quality of life. And I believe this book will be a great tool in doing so. I want you to move away from experiencing a nightmare and get you to the stage where you're living a dream. I'll say it again. See, nightmares are experienced, but dreams are meant to live.
Wow.
And whenever you're stuck in a rut of negativity, the negativity will kill your dream, but it will birth you a nightmare. And I want to help you move away from that and get to the place where God is really blessing your life. Go get the book. It'll bless you. It'll bless you. Get two and put this a great stocking stuffer. It'll make a great stocking stuffer. Darius, thank you so much for allowing me to be with you tonight.
No, can we give it up for Dr. Mike McClure, Senior, everybody? Let's go. Give me some hands up emojis.
Let's go!
We got to get you to shout that as loud as you can. Come on. You got to hold that go, too. You ready? One,
got to hold that go.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
Let's go get the book, everybody. We love you guys so much. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with my tribe, my people. Also, I have an exciting announcement for everyone. We'll be dropping it this weekend, all right? On Friday. We're opening up Healing Academy for one more time this year. But watch this, everybody. This Healing Academy is going to be a holiday intensive. It's going to be very intense. This is going to be a Healing Academy crash course. It's going to be a Healing Academy holiday crash course. So even if you've graduated through Healing Academy, you've been through it before, what we're doing is we're taking all sessions from Healing Academy and we're doing it in 1 week.
Ooh.
All right? We're doing it in 1 week. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to cut that price in half, because with this 1 week, we won't do the group coaching sessions. We're just doing the sessions and live Q&As. And so all in 1 week, Healing Academy intensive crash course. Wow. So excited about that. So everybody, let's get ready this weekend. I need your help. We're going to push that out. I want you to invite family members, friends to join Healing Academy. They said they want to do some Q&A. They got some Q&A. All right. So I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. If you want to do some live Q&A with the author, the man of the moment, we're putting that in the comment section. But you were actually the first person I told about this crash course, holiday crash course. What do you think about that?
I love it, Pastor. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. Can you imagine, D? It's like too much. They're about to walk in overflow. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Crash course. So you about to put what, 6 weeks into 6 days?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, that's gonna be powerful.
Absolutely. We are excited about it. So here we go. We got enough time. I'll say we'll take 2 to 3 questions. The link is in the comment section. As fast as you can. If you have any questions, click that link and we'll bring you up. And we're
Kimberly has a question, Pastor.
Say again.
Kimberly has a question. So starting Friday and every day afterwards for 6 days?
No, we're going to open up enrollment on Friday. We're going to open up enrollment on Friday. It's not going to start Friday. We'll release the start date when we open up the enrollment. All of that information will be released and sent out to everyone. All right. We got a few more. We got a few people who are ready to come in with their questions. We got the real MVP. Everybody give it up for Nichelle. What's going on, Nichelle?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Doing great. We can hear you. Welcome.
Welcome. So let me just start by saying, and I'm a little bit emotional, so forgive me in advance, but I just want to say thank you. I want to call you daddy, but I ain't going to be disrespectful.
Okay. It's okay. Everybody call me Papa, actually.
Papa. Okay, so, but I'm almost your age. So let me just say, though, because of you, like, I don't even know if you understand the impact that you have had, that your life has had, because you created Coach D and PMJ, and that they have like literally changed our lives. Like, I'm not going to go into my story, but like, you say that you're a kingmaker, but you are a king too. And you have like your dedication and your faithfulness in creating these men and being faithful to God and what he's called you to do has impacted thousands of lives. And I mean, like, literally saved my life. And Pastor D said, like, what were we before? Like, I was a -10, like, literally. I was a -10. But on the outside, it looks good. I was telling Pastor D in one of our sessions, you look at me, I have the material things. I have the career. I have the 5-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. I have the nice cars, 2 cars. I have the nice job that pays a lot of money. It looks good, but I was broken. I was suicidal, like literally. I was broke. I had no peace. And just somebody, I don't even know how I got to Rock City, how I got to PMJ, how I got to Pastor D. But literally, it saved my life.
Wow.
My kid's life. But part of that is due to you also. So I'm grateful. I know God has, and I was just sitting here thinking, I used to be like, I just need something good to happen. I just need something good to happen. And this is I ain't all the way there though, but this is this is so good. I struggle a lot still trying to get to my place, trying to get to my place. I'm learning a lot about myself. A lot of people ain't in my life that was in my life before, just trying to be comfortable in solitude and waiting on me. He's perfecting me in the wait. I know that, and I'm trying to actively wait. So I ain't there yet. I'm not there yet. But I could not miss this opportunity. Thank you. I bought your book as soon as they put it on there. I can't wait to get it. I will buy another one as a stocking stuffer. I'm not decided. I might need to do 2 or 3. We appreciate you. I don't know if I speak for the group or not, but I believe that there are a lot of people that will probably echo our appreciation and love for you. So we hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. Pastor Darius, I feel that word over this sister as they went. I feel her what God is doing in her life is, remember when God healed the blind man, he said, now what do you see?
Yeah.
He said, well, I do see men.
They look like trees.
But they look like trees.
Yeah.
It's a progressive thing that God is doing in your life.
Yeah. It's
a progressive deal that God is working in your life. And it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It is so amazing.
It is.
And I pray to God with all that's in me that even that in the incremental stages and steps that God is taking and making, that you can see your development as it's taking place, because God is building your testimony.
And I'm so, I just think about how the enemy just really tried to take the things that God did for me to just keep me from the place I'm supposed to be. Like, I can see it now, right? Like, he just tried to use all my trauma and everything to just steal my purpose. I know I have a purpose. I know I have work to do. But I can see now how he tried to just use that, what God was doing to build me. That was my testimony that I'm supposed to go out into the world and reach back to these other people, how he used it to lie to me and make me think that I wasn't worthy, or make me think that, I didn't have a purpose, or I couldn't find my purpose. So I see so many things much clearer now.
Thank you so much.
Love you, Nichelle. Y'all give it up for Nichelle, everybody. You have something else?
I was going to say, Pastor D, I might be able to be your mama. Just kidding. I'm old enough. I'm old enough is what I'm saying. Me and your daddy almost the same age. But I'm like your daddy. You my coach too. Listen, you my coach too. I ain't got mad at him yet, though. I ain't got mad at him yet.
Not yet. We've been good. Proud of you. Love you.
All right. Love you too.
I'll give it up for the MVP, Nichelle, everybody. All right. If you're coming up, make sure we got your video so we can see you. We always want to make sure we can verify the credibility of everyone that's coming on the screen. Testimony was so powerful. Sonia said that about Nichelle. Shantavia, hands up emojis. Yay. I love it. Jackie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. What's going on?
Well, Nichelle just said it all.
I can't see her picture, Pastor.
I'm not. I think our video may not be working.
I don't know why it's not on. It's not on.
You can stay right there. That's okay with the emoji up, but we're just not seeing anything right there.
Oh, well, for one, Pastor Mike, I just wanted to say thank you. Nichelle and took all the words. Your energy is contagious. Number one, I wanted to say I was on your live last night. I read
Oh, thank you.
your book, but I never picked it up and read it. But last night I read the first chapter, and it really has made me want to be my authentic self and just be me.
Wow, thank you for that.
Um,
Wow.
Coach D, you challenged me back in July. You just said something about my weight loss. From when you saw me in Sunday, but you challenged me back in July to change my eating habits. And you remember I had told you I had just started a program
Yeah, I remember that.
to do that. So actually I've lost 45 pounds since July.
Wow.
And I say that because taking control of my health has made me, I guess, feel better me. The anger issues, I was a time bomb. I know a lot of people in Hillary Academy don't know who I am. I haven't been that involved because of my job. But Coach D, I was a ticking time bomb. But
So, Dad, this is Ian's cousin.
Oh, Ian Hill.
Uh-huh.
Oh, great. She was out at our Turkey Day also.
yes,
Absolutely.
but just changing that, it kind of helped me personally. And now I feel better about me. I'm in a better place emotionally. Actually, the book itself, Pastor Mike, makes me want to step out further to, like I said, just be my authentic self. I could be a happier me. I could smile again.
Absolutely.
I could dream again. Like, I just feel better overall. So thank you for being the word, like Pastor D said, like the example for your sons to be able to lead other people to live the best life.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Jackie, and so proud of you.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jackie, we're gonna have to connect so we can talk through that meal prep plan that you put together. Because if you got the results, we're gonna have to share it with the Healing Academy family and friends or something. We're gonna have to figure something out.
We will. I was telling you Sunday, not only did I lose the 45 pounds, I lost the medications.
Come on.
A lot of people don't know the doctors had me on medications. I felt like I wanted to kill people, literally.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, I actually wanted to kill people. So I just took it upon myself and, changed my eating. And I'm off the medications.
Wow. Praise God. We're so proud of you and we love you so much.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Love y'all.
All right, take care. Thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Jackie, everybody. All right. So one more time, if you haven't purchased the book, go to noshame.com or pull your phone out, scan that QR code that's on that graphic right there on the screen, and you'll be able to purchase the book. Also, we're so excited. If you haven't already, be sure to get the information that you need to. Let me ask this question. Who all, I didn't get to see it in the comment section, who all is joining this holiday challenge, this Healing Academy holiday challenge? Have you found your accountability partner? Are you ready to get rolling? I want to make sure we all locked in. If you're locked in, say I in the comment section. Type I in the comment section if you're ready to join this challenge during the holidays. Type everybody. If you're joining it, type I in the comment section. Outside of that, there we go. I love it. I see the hand raised emoji. I absolutely love it. All right. Don't be getting quiet. We got to go. It's go time. If you're going to go, you got to be committed to being accountable and connected to the right people. All right. Show up. We're so excited. Life Out Loud is available right now on all platforms, primarily on NoShameNone.com. Go and purchase that. Thank you so much, guys. for joining us. We pray that this added value to your life. And remember, our mission here is to help you win where it matters most. All right? Take care so much. Thanks so much for joining us, Bishop.
Thank you, sir. I really enjoyed a great time. I'm blown away.
All right.
Can I give a shout out?
Come on.
Let me shout out the love of my life. Hello to my wife of 40 years. Hello, Angela. I love you so much. I'll be upstairs in a minute.
I absolutely love it. I see some people say, shout out to you, Mom. Shout out to my wife. I hope she's still in here. She may have gotten busy with the kids, but shout out to my beautiful bride as well. Also, guys, if you need help finding an accountability partner, you already know. Log into the tribe, let them know what's up, and we're gonna get you connected. All right.
What's up, Leek and Amore?
Great relationships must be pursued. I'll say that again. Great relationships must be pursued. All right. There she is. Love you so much, Britt. See you in a minute. I got to drop the pie off at Mom's. Then I'll be there in a minute. Love you guys so much. We're out of here. Y'all take care. We'll see you next week. Take care.